My name's Ali, and I'm a mum of twin girls who are now 19. Both have special needs.
Would you like to tell us about your girls?
They're born with a syndrome called 1p36 deletion syndrome. They're identical twins, but they present with different complications. It's a spectrum of complications. Unfortunately, Jessica has got everything and Alice is less so. Alice can walk, Jess can't. Jess has a gastro button, complex heart, blind, hard of hearing, and severe scoliosis. Alice isn't as complex. She can walk, and they're both non-verbal, but Alice can walk, she gets into more mischief.
I know Jess is in receipt of services from our trust, isn't she?
Yes, she goes to respite at Ashby House.
Would you like to tell us how a typical day for yourself begins?
Yep. A day is sort of different if it's a college day and if it's a weekend. College day, it's up at about 5:45. Takes me about 2 hours to get the girls ready for college because they both need dressing. Jess needs personal cares. Jess needs feeding. Obviously make the lunches, etc. Then we leave the house about 8. Drive to college 9. Drop them off. Then I drive home. And then I suppose you can say my day is a bit like a sandwich. I've got the girls, then I've got a bit of time, then I've got the girls again. So in the middle of the day, I tend to work for the girls and prepare for the girls. It's quite basic stuff, like doing all the washing. I mean, it's 11 o'clock now, I've done 4 loads of washing. Jess has a puree diet, so I make all her food. And then on the other hand, I've got admin. For example, the NHS moved to a new equipment maintenance company, which is good, looking at ways to save money. Jess has a lot of equipment in the house, like she's got a standing frame, she's got hoists, she's got an up and down bed, she's got a lift. She doesn't move, so we've got to make sure she's moved properly. The equipment moved to the new company, but all Jess's equipment didn't have a name on it. So it was just equipment, a list, it just said equipment, which you think wouldn't be a problem, but it is. For example, the hoist sling, they didn't know when it needed to be serviced. I did, because I have it in my diary. If she's not got an up-to-date hoist sling, she can't go into respite because it's not been checked. So just a little thing like not servicing a hoist could change our whole month. The evening, I leave about 3 to pick them up from college, bring them home. Obviously, it's teas. We try and do some sort of talk box activity. They've got machines that they talk through because they're non-verbal, which is like a new language. So we try and promote that to try and understand what's going on in their heads. And then obviously it's bath, get them to bed, get them ready for college, which is another 2-hour job, and then make dinner, sit down about 9 o'clock.
Would you like to tell me about Ashby House and how Jess gets on and fits in there?
Ashby House, to us, is absolutely brilliant. We love it. I did write some words down. I think it's like a family there, which is what you want for your child, young adult. I think they treat everyone with dignity and respect, and I think the word I put in capitals was fun. So Jess loves it. The introduction to Ashby House took approximately a year, which made me realise I just do Jessica's everything. I change her gastro button, I just do everything, and I think that's normal, but it's not. She is quite complex, and I'm glad they took that time because they came to the house, we went for afternoon tea, then they had her a bit longer. I think she actually needed that to get used to it. And they just sort of take what you say, like I'd mentioned, Jess likes lights, and they've got that in a bedroom now, which is a tiny thing, but it means that Jessica settles at night. You get not a checkout report, but you get a report of what's happened when she's been there, and it's just wonderful to read. If you read them, you'd be really happy as a parent. You know, you can ring up, they're approachable. They did a Christmas fete for the parents and obviously the users, which I thought was wonderful because you met other parents. I bumped into a parent I didn't know and who I'd not met for a while, and you can connect. And yeah, I have got actually no complaints whatsoever of Ashby House. I think it's all the people are amazing and the service is amazing, and I think if I didn't have it, my health wouldn't be as good, because occasionally we do need time not doing the manual work, so to speak, of Jessica's care for the day. I find it odd not having so much to do, but it does do me and my husband's relationship good, but also with my other daughter, just spending one-to-one with her. I feel that comfortable with them. If I did have a problem, no matter, even if it didn't concern them, I could ring them up and say, oh, have you got any advice? And they would help.
If you knew somebody that had the same problems, a son or daughter with the same issues that Jess has, would you recommend our service, as in Ashby, to them?
Definitely, I would, and I have done. But the team are very professional, and they do assess accordingly. Like, I took my friend who's got a son with needs to the Christmas fete, and she was like, oh, it's wonderful, I love it. It's not just the management that great. Every person in there is so friendly.
That's so lovely to hear.
Yeah. But, you know, they know that Jessica likes sharks. So someone made her a shark. And they know that she can't have beaded eyes because she'll put them in her mouth and bite them. So they sewed little wool eyes. It's just real close attention
it's
to
really
detail.
Personalised.
Oh, yes. It's like a home. It's lovely.
Adi, thank you. That's a lovely story. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.